Well, it's a funny old world, isn't it? You've got the old, this building there, and the good old trees and the sky behind it, and they're all sort of like bent over. They bend backwards, but I suppose that's only because it's in the windows of a car. In fact, it's fairly straight, like that. But oh, you've come here. Right, is he completely? He walked into the fountain, so we had to.
And he was splashed.
We had to take him home earlier than normal.
Like this. He was like this.
Okay.
Yeah. He was like this, Daddy.
So.
He was like this. Daddy.
Yes.
Like this.
You're going to get Tanya now? We'll keep him in here, and then you can go and get Tanya, okay? And when Mummy gets closer, I'll bring the car in right to the door. But people don't like me doing it, so I only do it at the last minute. It's a little park there. We've seen it before in some of this. Not allowed out. Sorry. Keeping you in there now. That's what I look like. Well, you can't see me because of the camera. So that's what I look like. And here, that's my t-shirt of the day. George Bush. You forgot Poland. You forgot Poland. Now that was I suppose it's quite an old thing now, but in 2003 it became a bit of a craze to wear "You Forgot Poland" garments. After George Bush, and George Bush basically was challenged about being pretty much on his own in Iraq, as I think the Americans call Iraq, and he said, you've just basically got a couple of countries there, Britain and what have you, and he said, no, you forgot Poland, and people took the mickey out of him for making a big deal out of Poland, but actually the fact is the Americans completely did forget Poland. Poland till today, although it's still out there in Iraq and still one of the best allies in Afghanistan as well, and putting blood on the ground every few days out there with the Americans, about the best other than the other English speaking world countries, but it's the best ally they've got outside of those countries. So and what do they give in return? No visa free entry to the United States allowed, even though Americans come here visa free, and also no privileges at all, even though the sort that's granted to the Czechs and the Slovaks, who have a much bigger poor population anyway than the Poles. And why they do this? Well, they just forgot Poland. They forgot what kind of an ally they've got. So, Americans, you forgot Poland. As you can see, ooh, that's funny. I can hear something from here. I can hear a plane taking off from here. Or is that a car? Both. Well, this was on the floor. This ash, I don't think it's volcanic ash. I think it's more cigarette ash being flicked down here from the above floors. If I see somebody doing that, I shall probably run up the stairs, or at least take the lift up and ask them what they think they are doing. It's the end of the summer this time. Nasturtiums that never flowered, that's nice. Dahlias that never really grew into much. Convolvula that have one or two flowers, but in exchange half killed my lilac. There's that flower there, no idea what it is. Some of those other things down there. And various things are happening. But this is what I wanted to talk about. This is out there in the middle of... Hey, how come you haven't gone to the birthday yet?
Because I'm waiting for Elisa.
For who?
For Elisa.
Right, who are you waiting for?
For Elisa.
Okay, so basically, what are you gotten on the roof like some kind of troll out of the sagas? You think you are Grendel's mother? Right, come on, I need to push that against the wall. The reason, what I'm getting to here, what I'm trying to get to here, not that way, this way round, there's the front door. Come on, push it round. You can barely push it, yeah? but it got pushed out of the way by the wind. The wind did all that, and the wind pushed that thing over. I don't know what else the wind did, but clearly there's not much left of this in terms of thingamajig.
Oh,
Cushions. Well, that's the wind seems to have snapped off part of that flower. It seems to have played merry havoc with this as well, which used to be along that way, which I prefer to have that way, going along the thingy. What's happened? Has it blown any of our tomatoes off? They're not even ripe yet. Still not ripe. They're still not. There's plenty of them. A glove has magically appeared in our midst as well. After that, that's a plastic tomato. Don't get excited by that.
Because the birds ate it and made it from the
But these are our tomatoes, all green still. They're still waiting.
I gave you one red.
No, yes, right, because the ones that are red get taken off immediately by Sophie. That's right. There have been some red ones. There's a nice bunch of still green ones in there. So there you are. Who are you waiting for the party?
For Elisa.
Okay. She's waiting for Elisa. Right. Ah, more of these nice nasturtiums. And here's another nasturtium. It's got some kind of insect all bundled up into... Oh, are they slugs? Or snails, or puppy dog snails. Anyway, nasturtiums. There they are. There's this feathery looking flower here that is just coming into flower now, and I'll see what it is when it comes out. But these pods look as though they're about to turn into flowers for some. They're all going to come up at once. I have no idea what that is, but I know that they produced it from seeds. I can't really see the seed packet in there, so they haven't labelled it, but see what comes out. It's actually quite ornamental just with the leaves and things that are there, but we'll see what happens if it all comes out nicely or not. Got the old juniper. My wife is delighted with Richard Barclay's present to her from Richard Barclay back in April. This call them the wrong thing, but it's a hydrangea, isn't it? This is my only remaining conifer. The other ones seem to have got done in somehow. And this thing's come into flower, but that's only a weed, so I wouldn't get too excited by that one either. Anyway, that's the state of play on the terrace at the moment. The calm after the storm. Well, here we are out on the terrace. That's my window. The reason I come out...
Mummy heard it first.
Okay, well, all right then. Nevertheless, it's 9:15, so it's still allowed to make a bit of a noise, but I think it's a little bit too much what some people are doing. The first thing is up there, on that floor there, we see people with their cigarette on, which is all very well inside there if they kept the ash inside there. But what if you sit down here and look up? You'll see occasionally happen is that on that floor they're producing the ash and letting it fall off the side here. They're just flicking it carelessly off. I mean, my kids could be down here, my cat. They're just flicking ash off that ledge down here, which is why earlier on I showed you, and there is some ash down there now, some fresh ash. That's rather rude, I think. Anyway, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 floors up. This is the first floor, second floor is above us, third floor, so it's 4th floor. There it goes. Just, did you see that? Back went the cigarette, and just to drop ash down here with my daughter's head right beneath it. So that's a disgrace. In a minute I might go up there with the camera on and ask why they keep on doing that. They're doing it again.
There's music there.
Przepraszamy bardzo. Przepraszam bardzo. Przepraszam bardzo. Halo? Halo, wy?
proszę nie dawać swoje popiół tu na moim tym. Tu idzie moje dziecko, mój kot i tak dalej. Nie macie popielniczki tam? To mój ogród nie jest waszym popielniczką. Dziękuję bardzo. No czy nie? Co? Dobrze, ale to jest nagrane. My wiemy, kto to jest. Teraz będziemy wiedzieli, gdzie jest ten hałas od muzyki teraz. I teraz gdzie jest to? No to tam, gdzie zrobili muzykę, to już nie robią. Ja powiedziałem, że to było tylko do 10. Ja to... Zrobili to głośno, ale na razie nie ma głośno. Więc to...
Znowu zaczynają.
No nie wiem, ale co robią? Nie, stać to tam mogą stać, ale nie mogą rzucić popiół. Widzisz? Chodź. Pushy. I can hear your bell. Coming in? All right? Jesteś stresowana chyba, tak? Ty zawsze się stresujesz, jak ja krzyczę na kogoś.
Nie, stresuję się, że oni mi tu rzucają te swoje niedopałki.
Dobra, ale to teraz wiemy, kto to jest. To jest 4. piętro. Ja to mam nagrywane. No to no to jasne. To ludzi, którzy palą papierosy, to są pół ludzi, wiesz? To są takie pół ludziki. To jest inny kurczę rodzaj. Przecież to zwykły człowiek albo zwierz nawet stanie się od trucizn. A tak to takie świnie, no.
To tam?
Pluła tam.
To z tego piętra są?
Tak.
Z tamtego.
No.
Nie, tutaj jest taka...
Jak cośkolwiek będzie jutro widząc to będzie od razu skargę do tego. To i tak idzie na YouTube. Bo ludzie muszą widzieć, do czego prowadzi ich brak manier. No i tyle, no.